Make-A-Wish Colorado has a long history of putting smiles on the faces of children battling big medical problems. And as you can imagine, this has been a difficult year for the organization, as it has been for all nonprofit organizations. Now, they're hoping this weekend's Walk for Wishes will be a big help. And joining me now is Scott Dishing, the president and CEO of Make-A-Wish Colorado. So, Scott, how is Make-A-Wish adjusting to coronavirus?
Yeah, great question. I think early on, obviously, we kind of halted all wishes to make sure that we were doing things safely. And so we had about a two-month window where we weren't able to grant any wishes. But out of that has come a lot of kids have decided maybe to change their wish, or new kids that are working through the process right now. We've seen a lot of new wishes, and so we've been granting for the last few months a lot of outdoor makeovers for their backyards, or camping wishes, or mountain biking. So you can imagine all these kids are excited to get outside or utilize their houses in different ways. So YouTube room makeovers, all kinds of fun stuff. So while we had a quick pause, we're back in the business of granting wishes, and it's been actually really exciting to see the change.
Yeah, it sounds like they probably had to just think a little bit outside of the box for some of these.
Exactly.
Tell us, how will Walk for Wishes play out this year?
Yeah, actually, so we've, I think like a lot of other organizations, have turned to a virtual walk or a virtual event, which is actually we're excited about, because it's allowed us to engage people from outside the Denver metro area for the first time in our walk. So, Make-A-Wish Colorado serves kids from all over the state. We've got kids that we've served in pretty much every community in every corner of Colorado. And so this allows us to engage folks in our walk that normally wouldn't. So we're excited about that. We've got a team of cadets from the Air Force Academy. We've got a team from Glenwood Springs, Northern Colorado, really all over the state, and even outside the state, that are doing the walk this year, because it's something they can do in their backyard or at Wash Park or down in Colorado Springs. So it's actually allowed us to get more people involved, which we're excited about.
Yeah, that's really exciting. And kind of going off that, how is support going so far with all of this year?
Yeah, actually, we've seen a lot of amazing support from folks all over the state, specifically with our walk. We're ahead of where we were last year. And so I think people right now just know that an organization like Make-A-Wish Colorado, we give hope. And right now, people need that more than ever. And so we're excited about that. And we actually, I think going into the weekend, have already hit our goal. We had a goal to raise $75,000 through our Walk for Wishes. We've hit that. So that just means that every dollar we raise between now and, the walk this weekend is an opportunity to grant that one more wish for kids that are waiting now.
Yeah, that's so great to hear. The work you guys do is so important. Tell us about some of the wishes that the money raised will fulfill this year.
Like I said, we've seen a lot of kiddos that have changed kind of what, as you said, thinking outside the box. And so last week we got to grant a puppy wish, which is always cute, exciting, and a lot of fun to see that child's face when they first see their puppy. We've done a horse wish. We've got another horse experience wish coming up. Dude ranches. So kids really, I think, are trying to figure out, how do I make the best of our situation right now with COVID-19? And so we've seen a lot of that. We've actually got more kids waiting right now, though, today than we've ever had in the history of Make-A-Wish Colorado. And that's a lot because we can't send kids places. And so definitely we're doing all that we can to make sure as soon as it's humanly possible or safe to travel, we'll start getting kids back out on the road. But in the meantime, there's a ton of amazing wishes that are happening, princess parties and all kinds of fun stuff.
That's great to hear. I'm sure there's a lot of fun going on as well. So, Scott, thank you so much for joining us today. And Walk for Wishes is coming up this Saturday. There will be a welcome ceremony at 9 a.m. We've got a link to register for that at cbsdenver.com.